Everyone, welcome to the show. I have Trump regrets to share with you, Trump voters entering the find out phase. Before I get into these stories, though, if you like this content, please do me a huge favor. Click the subscribe button below this video. It is free for you, really helps the show. It is a free and easy way to help out. So I really appreciate it. So here's what's going down in MAGA world. Trump's so called big, beautiful bill not quite landing with all Trump voters. The low information voters, they still completely believe everything he and his minions are saying about it. But the Trump supporters who are paying attention do not like it. So here's what one man had to say. This was in a focus group. This was from last Saturday. They had just done the focus group last week after the bill passed in the House. And this was on the focus group with Sarah Longwell on the Bulwark. Take a listen.
The cuts in that bill don't start till 2029. The fact is, they're not cutting anything while he's president or these people are in. They're pushing it down just like they do and just like they have been for the past 50, 60, 70 years. There's nothing better about it. And it's not big and beautiful. It's big and ugly.
So, yeah, that guy, not happy. Unfortunately, he seemed to be the only one in the group who actually educated himself about it and didn't just rely on Trump humpers and basically like his friends to tell him the truth about it. There were a ton of online posts, though, with a bunch more complaints. So I'm going to be sharing them over the course of the week. This next person posted on Reddit. They wrote, quote, "I'm extremely disappointed with this bill because it adds 20 trillion to the debt over 10 years. Our country is heading rapidly into a debt crisis that will crush American living standards." Another Reddit user wrote, quote, "I like how they're just avoiding that it doesn't balance the budget. What are we even doing at this point with that? Just spending ourselves into oblivion? Fine, I'll say the unpopular thing. If that's where we're going, I might as well vote Democrat so it happens faster. I'm so incredibly discouraged at this point. It's great that we're getting a lot of this culture war stuff. I'm big on that too. But if we don't get the deficit under control fast, all the rest of that won't matter all in relatively short order. I need to start teaching my kids how to farm their own food at this rate because the depression that is starting to look increasingly inevitable will, with our fiscal behavior, will make what happened in the 1930s look like the boom in the 50s. And then someone else posted in a conservative group on Reddit and said, quote, "I encourage everyone to read the language of the bill. It feels rather reckless and does virtually nothing to help the middle/lower class." Yeah, does not. Not that it's funny that it doesn't help the lower and middle class. I mean, that's horrific, but these people thought that it did. And then another person posted in a MAGA group and told everyone, quote, "Trump's big, beautiful bill is crap, MAGA fam. I'm pissed off. This won't be a popular opinion, but this ain't no good. 3 exclamation points. Lots of us, including some of my family members, rely on Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP. Why is Trump trying to hurt us, who was loyal to him?" What cracks me up, why I was laughing a minute ago, is because I was lurking in conservative groups about a month or so ago, and they were all going off on Democrats. They were talking about how we were all fear mongering about the Republicans' bill and how the Republicans were going to try to cut benefits. They honestly had no clue. They did not know this was coming, which makes it even more delicious. It is exactly how the GOP gets away with things like this because their voters, they're not paying attention. And once again, they accuse us of having Trump derangement syndrome instead of looking at the facts. So, yeah, keep ignoring us, MAGA. Keep calling us crazy. How's that working out for you? So I will have more of these big, ugly bill regrets in the coming days, but I also want to share some regrets that are rolling in on other topics. So, as you guys all probably know, maybe not if you're watching MSNBC and CNN because they tend to hide stuff like this, but the situation in Gaza is beyond dire. A Netanyahu official recently admitted out loud on camera that they were specifically going to target civilians. And that is exactly what's happening. Well, former Republican congressman, a guy named Justin Amash, you might remember him, he is Palestinian. He posted this heartbreaking update from one of his family members in Gaza, and he said that the family members said, we're on the verge of dying. Like we cannot make it much longer. And someone commented below it and said, quote, I'm a Republican and I seriously or sincerely regret voting for Trump. I will not vote for any Republican henceforth. So this Twitter user is pissed off about how Trump is handling the Israel and Gaza issue and the war crimes against Palestinian people. And when someone said that they hadn't voted since 2002, they also replied, quote, with the options we've been given for decades, I don't blame you. I sincerely regret voting for Trump. He's turning out to be a tyrant. He supports massive government spending and outreach and overreach, curtailing free speech, a warmongering Israel first policy. Very sad indeed. So I can only assume this person is very young because there's no way you could have lived through Trump's first term and missed all of that and not already known that, yes, he is 100% on the side of Netanyahu. I did thank this person, though, for having the courage to say this publicly, but I would love to know how they missed this. Maybe they were a teenager at the time. I don't know. Anyway, this next person also complained about Trump's support of Israel, and they wrote, quote, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Bongino, Border Barbie Trash, Christy Nome, fire them all and treason trials. 4 exclamation points. Work for Israel. I regret voting for Trump 3 times, 3 exclamation points. MAGA needs to split. No Zionists allowed, 3 exclamation points. Hashtag regret Trump vote, hashtag Trump. And the same person responded to another post and wrote, quote, at least in part, I regret voting for Israel-owned Trump 3 times. We were all lied to. I will even support impeaching him. Wasted 10 years cheering for that Israel-owned sellout. So there you go. Trump is losing people every day on a multitude of topics. I will have more for you, more Trump regrets throughout the week. They are coming in so fast, I can barely keep up. So actually, I'm not keeping up. I mean, they're piling up. I have an entire folder of them on my desktop. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.